mini banana nut muffins. And I may or may not have ate 3 of them already. I want to show you how to make these cute little perfect bite muffins. Let's start right now. Okay, so I'm a firm believer that when you're even on a diet, little bites of something is good every once in a while. Because let's face it, if you don't, you're a whole lot more likely to binge. I learned that after I had my weight loss surgery. So that's why we were making the mini little banana nut cupcakes. Let's get started. What you're going to need is 3 ripe bananas. Now these bananas, in all honesty, could have stood to be a little bit riper. But you got to go with what you got. So we're going with this today. All right, we're going to turn our mixer on and get these mushed up. Okay, to our little mixture here, we're going to be adding 3/4 of a cup of sugar. We're going to mix that up, and then we're going to start adding the other wet ingredients. But you want to let this get a little fluffy. While that is mixing, we're going to get our flour ready. I've got 2 cups of just all-purpose flour. I have baking soda, baking powder. I'm also adding some cinnamon, shift that through. Okay, set that aside for a minute. Now, to our mixture over here, I'm adding 1/4 of a cup of avocado oil. You use whatever light oil you want to use. All right, so we're also adding in a stick of butter. I'm adding in 1/4 of a cup of sour cream. It's going to make your muffins super moist. And I'm also adding in a teaspoon of white vinegar. And I'm also adding in some vanilla. All right. Now, you want to add in eggs. These are room temperature, and I'm just adding one at a time. There's our other egg. And we're just going to mix this until it's well incorporated. All right, now we're going to start adding our flour mixture. I'm going to put my flour shield on my mixer here. We're just going to put in a little at a time. I'm adding about 1/3 of a cup at a time. You could use 1/4 cup, whatever you wanted to use. All right, we are going to take off our paddle and set it aside. But we're going to need it again in a minute. Did I tell you? We're putting that frosting on this. So set it over there, get cleaned up. Let's get our muffins made up. All right, so I found this really cool little tin. It's silicone, and they push out from the bottom. How stinking cute is that? So that's what we're using today. We're going to give it a try and see how it works. I'm really excited about that. I've got my little scoop here. we are going to get these filled up. You're going to cook them for 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll bring them out, let them cool, and then we'll frost them. So let me get this finished up, and then I'll bring you back and show you how we're going to make the frosting. You are making something and doing a YouTube channel, and then you realize you left a major ingredient out. The pecans. So they say, I've heard tell, that some of the best ideas came from mistakes. So we're going to try something. My oven's ready. We're going to take a pecan and stick down in it, in each muffin. Get a yummy bite of pecan, because you know I like pecans, so this ain't going to hurt my feelings none. Yeah, and I could have cut them up and just sprinkled them on top, but you know what? This far in the game, I figured we'll improvise. Be a nice little pecan surprise. Oh, I mean, I'm doing this on purpose. Yeah, that's it. All right, I'm gonna finish putting pecans in these and get them in the oven, and we'll see you back here in just a minute to make this frosting. Okay, so now we are gonna make our cream cheese frosting. This is just a very basic cream cheese frosting. I'm gonna cut it up just a little bit. I have been letting this sit out and warm up. Just makes it easier to work with. I have my whisk attachment to my mixer. I'm also going to go ahead and add my vanilla. Got about a teaspoon there. And we're going to get this to whipping. I'm going to add some cinnamon. Some salt. We're going to add in now a stick of butter. Or a half a cup, and mix that in. And you want to mix this until it's smooth. Get all your lumps out, get it all well incorporated. And then we'll start adding our powdered sugar. I'm just going to add this in a spoonful at a time. I'm adding about 3 cups. Put the rest of our powdered sugar in. Alright. I'm gonna scrape down my sides one more time. So we're gonna help speed these little muffins up to cooling faster by popping them out and putting them on my little baker's rack. Look how easy and perfect those come out. Nothing, I didn't use any cooking oil, nothing stuck. I will link in the description below one of these muffin tins, or these little cupcake tins. It would be well worth getting. I mean, look at that, guys, how easy can you get, and nothing's sticking, it's not falling apart. I didn't have to use paper cups, and this is dishwasher safe too. So one thing I want to talk to you guys about is the folks over at Moson sent me this icing kit. They sent me this to try out on a video, so that's what we're doing today. I'm going to be piping my icing with these. They come in different sizes, different size bags. A bag for everything you would possibly need. These are reusable, and I really like them. I like the texture. We're going to try them out here in a minute. I've already put one together, but it also comes with this neat little box and 42 tips and more of the little caps that go down in them. So we'll give this a try. It's got every possible tip you could ever want for anything. So I wanted to thank the folks over there for sending this to me to try out. And also, here's the cool thing. I also have a 50% off discount code in the description below. So if you want to pick one of these up, hit my link. I'd really appreciate it. All right. Okay. So even for an amateur like me, I went ahead and tried one because I didn't want to look awful on here. It's easy. So you just start from the outside. Kind of work your way in. You got to be patient. That's why I don't bake a whole lot. I'm not the most patient cook in the world. All right, we'll do one more. All right, I'll finish these up later, but I wanted to cut it into one of these, give you a look at it. We'll do this one right here. The pecan works. It tastes really good. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you, my son, for sending me this cool stuff. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to learn to use it. And I'm sure you will see it in plenty of videos. Thanks again for joining us today. Hey, if you like this video, check out this video that I make a better than sex cake. You don't want to miss that one. All right, we'll see you guys on the next video.